Hey everyone, it's Joe with the Hidden Outdoors here, and today we are talking turkey. I'm going to go over the 5 top turkey tips I've learned over the years, and I've heard some of these from other people. I'm definitely an average Joe hunter. I'm not the greatest turkey hunter out there, but I hope these 5 tips will help you become a better turkey hunter. Tip number 1 is patience. Patience is going to help you kill more turkeys than anything, I believe. So if you're out there from like the 9 to 1 range, if you want to sleep in a little bit, that could still be one of the best times to kill a turkey. I don't know how many times I set up early in the morning, heard them gobbling off the roost, and then next thing you know, they just go silent. That's because usually they are finding a hen, they know where the hens are at, so first thing off the roost, they go down, they get henned up, and then they'll be with that hen until they breed, and then after that, they'll be out searching for a hen, so that could be one of the best times to actually kill a turkey. And I don't know how many times I've actually stuck with a setup for several hours. They might have heard you first thing in the morning, but they don't come back in until 10 o'clock to come see where that calling was at. So patience will help you kill a turkey. It's very hard to do, probably actually the hardest tip, just because I have a hard time sitting still. But if you can do it, it's definitely going to help you have better success in the turkey woods. Number 2 is turkey moods. So just like humans, turkeys have different moods. You could go in one day, they're gobbling their heads off and super callable, and they come running right into a decoy, and then you could go out the next day and they're just silent. So the pressure thing, it does affect them. It'll make them move a little bit, but every day they're in a different mood. But you know that they have to do 4 key things. So they're going to eat, they're going to need to drink water, they're going to definitely have breeding on their mind, and they're going to have to roost. So if you can kind of put those puzzle pieces together, you'll know where they're hanging out, and that'll definitely be able to help you find them, especially if they're silent for the day. But definitely pay attention to their moods, and that goes with calling, you know. Sometimes they'll just gobble right back to every call you're putting out there, and the next day they might not gobble back to anything. Tip number 3 is scouting. So this one is pretty big because you got to make sure that you're where the birds want to be. So number 1, finding the roost. You'll definitely see a lot of droppings right below that tree, so you'll know that they are roosting there. Scratching in the leaves. That'll be where just patches of leaves are missing here and there. If you're deer hunt, it kind of looks like a deer scrape, but just kind of all over the place. And then also, if you look at pastures, you'll kind of see some cow poop that's kind of flipped over, or you can find dusting spots. So definitely do your scouting, know where they want to be. And number 4, calling. So this one, I would definitely say to have a couple different calls, because it does help to sound like different turkeys, and sometimes just a little different cadence can make them gobble back to you. But with it, you know, you don't want to overcall, but you want to make sure that they are hearing you. And sometimes they actually hear better than you actually think. But definitely kind of pay attention to the calling, kind of match whatever. If you can hear a hen, kind of match what she's doing. That could get her fired up, and she could come in, and that gobbler might be following her. Tip number 5 is your setup. I think this one gets overlooked more than anything, but if you're sticking straight out in the sun, that bird's going to pick you off. They can see really good. And they might even be coming behind you, and if you're sticking out, they'll catch your movement before you even see them. So pay attention to your setup, and it'll definitely help you kill more turkeys. So what I mean by that is you're probably going to want to be in the shade of a tree and right next to the tree, so that way your outline's not sticking out to them. And ground blinds help phenomenally if you can have one of those, but sometimes you get into the season and ground blinds can be your worst enemy. So just pay attention to your setup, and I hope that these 5 tips will help you kill more turkeys this year. Like I said, patience is probably the number 1 thing that can help you kill turkeys. I hope that this video will help you kill more turkeys, and thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe if you found this to be helpful. Good luck out there, and stay hidden.